talking now to Mike Mantione from 5/8. Mike, I understand that 5/8 has been together for
38 years,
Uh-huh.
37, give or take a week or two.
What keeps the band going?
New music, always writing, always making new art.
When you started, I mean, you were coming from a city with a very rich history.
That's right. Athens, Georgia was incredible. Yeah, it's a great town.
Is this an interview?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
This
And
is
he-
Dan was with me in the beginning. He's the bass player and lead person.
Don't believe anything Mike has said so far, because he's a little bit ill. And he just lies all the time. You don't know. I just wanted to warn you. All right,
You got
sorry.
the interview, dude. It's all right now.
Oh, it's me?
Yeah,
Oh,
take
good.
it.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Hey, Dan Horowitz here, bass player of 5/8.
Okay, and you were with them too from the beginning?
Yeah. Yes.
What finally, well, maybe you could tell me what has kept the group together for all these-
Music. I like the music a lot. And as long as we're making new stuff, I'm happy. You know, if ever I'm unhappy, it has nothing to do with the business or even how many people are showing up. It's if we're like stuck like creatively, you know? And it does come and go in spurts. But when we're on a roll with like songs and music and expansion, then I'm very happy. And that happens a lot with this band. I tell you, that dude might be nuts, but he is a freaking good songwriter with a great ear for melody. And it just keeps me stuck there, man. I mean, I just love it. I really do. And that's much more serious than I usually am.
And you guys are like, one of the few, you started in late 80s, didn't you?
That's correct. I mean, actually, me and Mike kind of started playing in the mid-80s. Even. Yeah. I mean, I met him in 1981. We were teenagers. But, yeah. I mean, our first band in the mid-80s, The Reasonable Men. We're pretty good in a weird way, up in Binghamton, New York. Yeah.
And I mentioned also to Mike that you were in Athens, Georgia at the time, when I guess REM and the B-52s were really exploding in popularity.
Oh, yeah. Well, definitely. And I think by the time we moved to Athens, B-52s were up in Woodstock or something, New York, But yeah, absolutely. They were becoming international stars. Athens was like this. It was like the Athens, Georgia of Athens, Georgia.
That's a good way to put it.
Yes, I stole that from a New Yorker cartoon.
Do you still follow any artists who are in that?
Oh God, so many. I mean, my favorite bands tend to be local and not people you've heard of. And that's been consistent throughout. God, who do I love in Athens? I mean, I love Nicholas Malice. I love Dangfly. I love, well, I'm drawing a lot of blanks at the moment, but, man, the Pink Stones, I think I just saw them walk by and go up that alley.
Wow.
Those guys are awesome. They're from Athens. They're like a country band, like really smart country, even while they're badass at the same time. So good. I love those guys. Man, I mean, there's always so many bands in Athens that are so good. And it's still true today. It hasn't stopped. I don't know how anyone can afford to live there anymore. Because just like here, it got expensive. It used to be cheap. And that's what made life easy for us. Made everything possible.
One question I have about the documentary about you guys, how did it come about?
Mark Grablinski was a big fan of ours. And he worked for Flagpole Magazine, which is like a local music rag. And he interviewed us in 1994. And to hear him describe it, we took over the interview and just acted like assholes.
Oh.
Can I curse? We acted like, is this PG or is this like any language allowed? Can I mass swear?
Oh, that's fine. That's
I don't
fine.
know what this publication is.
So that's all right.
Well, we were complete schmucks, and according to him. And I think we were just trying to be funny, but we made up all these lies, and he was really mad.
Ah.
But the more he thought about it, he was like, let me try again. And he got to know, he started seeing us live, and he started to understand our humor and our kind of angle. And over the years, he had moved away to LA and then moved back to Atlanta and was like editing and stuff, video editing, and he wanted to do a short documentary with us. He made a 17-minute documentary that's just excellent. And the police were in trouble. All right, we might have to move.
We can't leave that there.
Okay, we'll load up as soon as we load up.
Okay.
And then that was excellent. It was about our remixing of the Weirdo album. And then he made a full-length documentary. It took him 9 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great. One last question. What advice would you have for young musicians starting out today?
Try to relax. Try to have fun. Don't worry about every little thing. Because it can be stressful if you if you're prone to that.
Okay.
That's about all. A lot of people get stressed out about their bands, especially if they're worried about making a living. It is kind of stressful by nature because you're out there, you're on a wire financially from the beginning. And even big bands are they struggle too. It's amazing how little money actually filters down to the artist at all levels. But I don't know. It sounds cliche, all that advice I give. I always try and just take stuff light, and have faith that you are good. You have to definitely have a thick skin and believe in yourself, and don't worry about what everybody thinks.